Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of the cleaning my side of the bedroom. We still have a ton of work to do with organizing my clothes and rearranging the crawl space. There will be a giveaway in this video, so be sure to listen for the question I ask and put it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe either. So without further ado, let's get to this cleaning. Okay, so on to the cleaning we go. For those of you that are new, welcome! From the bottom of my heart, you are so very welcome here. I am Kayla, and this is Kayla's Home Crusade. A little bit of backstory is I am a mother of 4 and a stepmom to 2. There's almost never a dull moment in this house. I do not think there has ever been a moment in my house where it was perfectly clean in a decade. We have a typical middle-class, older 70s bi-level home that is in desperate need of a remodel. So it is definitely not a showcase house if that is a video you're looking for. And it is 100% lived in. And it shows. We have a home disaster with our newly bought home and our septic system flooded. Our entire bottom floor, and it was a mess. You have to check out my first video for the entire story on that. Now that our stuff is back in the home and all in boxes, I get the overwhelming job of putting it all back. So this is my journey to getting my house back to clean and finally fixing this place up. If you were ever faced with a home cleaning that you thought you would never get done, this is definitely the channel for you because it is going to get done. What I'm doing here is I am just taking the clothes off of the dresser and I'm going to put them in piles. According to what drawer it needs to go in. I'm going to have one pile for it doesn't go in the dresser, which is over by the wall. And then I'm going to have a pile for the shirts. I'm going to have a pile for that. I'm going to have a pile for pants, a pile for skirts, and then I'm going to have a pile for PJs and sweaters. And I'm going to do my best to not show the undies because I'm still kind of like a new to YouTube, and I'm not all that confident in showing my underwear drawer off to the entire YouTube community yet. So we're just going to skip that one. When it comes to cleaning, I really don't have a patented system that I rely on. And I don't make checklists. I know a lot of people are into checklists, but with a family as big as mine, something is always coming up that just destroys my checklist to shreds. If you have a big family like mine, you know what I'm talking about. Checklists that don't get done because of one interruption or another always ended up making me feel like a bad wife or a bad homemaker or a bad mom because I couldn't juggle it all when the "hey mom, I forgot to tell you" came in, or the "mom, can you take me here," or the family would call needing help, or the hubby would say, "hey honey, can you help me with this or do this for me?" And those well, I finally realized that it's the "hey moms" question and the honeys and the family calls that makes me a good mom and a good wife and a daughter and a niece and a granddaughter. Those are more important. So I ditched the checklists and I just started doing things from the perspective that if I get a whole lot done one day but don't the next, it's okay. I will do the best I can in the day that I have. And if it's not as good as the next day, it's still okay. Because I did the best I could in that day. And as long as I'm giving my best every day, I'm still moving forward at accomplishing my end goals. You know, a Jewish rabbi once told me that God does not expect perfection. He expects persistence. I listened to that and I thought, I have stubborn persistence in truckloads, so I must have won the lottery when it comes to character traits. but after that, I realized, he's right. When you are trying to accomplish something, it doesn't matter if you fall down or you have a setback along the way. What matters is if you pick yourself back up and you keep trying, because every step forward you take is one step closer to the end of what you want. So the drawer I have open is my pants drawer. I have on that side, the top is going to be shirts, the middle is pants, and the bottom is skirts. And I figured that would be the easiest way because that's what I'm used to and that's what'll work. So I am folding the pants. Now, I have watched video after video of the KonMari method and I really like it, but I can never get it exactly right. So it's sort of like the Con Kayla method. I do it as best I can, and as long as they're nice and folded and they stand up and I can get everything organized and fit as much as I need to in that dresser, then I'm happy. So yes, that's like when it comes to the shirts. I don't exactly do the zigzag on like the sleeves and stuff. As long as they're sitting flat, I'll fold the shirt. so, yeah, it's my own little messed up design on it, but I do try really hard because it does work, and I really like the KonMari method. So I got my pants in there, and now I'm going to go with shirts. And as you can see, I just kind of fold them so that the sleeves are flat, and I don't do the whole zigzag thing that she does. And I realized quite when I started it that if it takes too long. That's all I can say about it is I end up like folding one load of laundry and it takes forever. And I thought, well, okay, yes, it's real compact and it works, but I am spending way too much time on it. And so until I can get the folding process down better, I would just rather just tuck them in and then fold it because I don't have time for that. We're a big family, and if I spent that much time on my laundry, I would have laundry forever. I mean, I get like the laundry done, and 5 seconds later, somebody is running in there going, "Oh yeah, I forgot these," and there's another load. It's like 5 seconds, and that's all I get to enjoy of the laundry's done. So I really can't take the time out to do the time that I need to perfectly place all of these things. So as long as like I'm doing, as long as it's nice and tucked in and I can fold it, I do it that way. I do love the towels though. They save so much space. I don't have any towels on here, but when I do them, oh my goodness, in my closet out in the hallway where I put my towels next to the bathroom, wow, does that make a lot of space. And I was just absolutely floored at how great that is, especially with the socks. The socks, oh, my husband has tons of work socks, and I used to just be one of those moms that would just fold the tips over, and his sock drawer was just so stuffed that you'd have to press it down just to, just to shove the dresser drawer back in. But the socks and the folding method, it's absolutely wonderful, and it just makes so much room, and you're like, wow, I have space left over. That is miraculous. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to stick the shirts after I fold them into the shirt drawer, and I'm going to stick my skirts into the skirt drawer, and I'm going to get them all folded up and cleaned up. And once I get that done, I can start with the stuff on the side, and we can finally get into this crawl space. Man, as I've been waiting for that, because then my side of the room will be clean and organized, and I can go on to something else, and I can make more progress somewhere else. And I tell you, this week I have enjoyed, and I mean thoroughly enjoyed, walking in my side of the room. A nice, fluffy, new carpet that feels so good to walk on when I'm going to bed. I was just elated by how good it felt to walk on my side. And my husband looked at it and he was like, I really need to start doing my side too. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. You work a lot. I got it. He's not going to let me touch some of the boxes because they have like files and stuff that he really wants to put in certain areas. So I'm going to leave those for him. But anything else, I'm free to organize. But when it comes to important papers, I am horrible at that. I will like get an important paper and then set it down thinking, okay, I'm going to come back and put that somewhere. And I never do. Never do. And it always ends up either staying there or getting lost because I have so much more to do in this house than filing papers. Filing papers I hate doing. I'm just not a file paper person. So so he keeps that all neat and organized, and anytime I need something, he can always find it, which he is an absolute blessing to me because I would never be able to find anything if it was left up to me. My husband and I, we are kind of like polar opposites. I'm more opinionated and I'll speak up, and he's the one that would rather remain in the background and listen. He's very quiet, and he and I, we're just kind of like oil and water, but it's like one of the best things for us to have because where I'm more spontaneous and I will just flat say, okay, let's get this done and do it. He's more of a planner. He's like, well, first we should plan this out or we should do this. And as much as that doesn't really should or shouldn't really go together, it does. Because where I lack in an area, he doesn't. And where he lacks in an area, I don't. And so we complement each other really well. If he wants to overthink or overplan something, I help him get motivated and just get on it. And if I'm too spontaneous, he will help me think, okay, maybe we really should plan this out before we start that. and so it works wonderful. I mean, you got to stop and listen to each other when they say that, otherwise it doesn't. But but we really do complement each other great because where I need things that I lack in my characteristics, he's got it, and I got him, and we work as a team. So that always works out great for us, and I'm glad he's there to keep me grounded, and I'm glad I'm there to get him up when he needs it. So it works both ways, and it works great for us. It may not work great for everybody else, but it really works for us. You know, I am a huge skirt wearing person. If I'm not cleaning the house or doing some kind of exercise, or in the middle of summer I am going to go swimming, you know, I'm a huge skirt person and I love to wear skirts. So my skirt drawer was really, really full. I mean, I couldn't put a single skirt back in there after I was done because it was as full as it was going to get. So I was kind of really glad that they all fit in there. And I am now to my sweater drawer. My sweater drawer, I don't have a whole lot of sweaters because I don't really get cold in the winter. I like the cold weather. I am a huge snow person. I love to go out and do snow activities. Love to go sledding. I would love to go snowmobiling. I don't have a snowmobile, but I love doing it. I am a huge winter person. I don't like summer that much. I know that's pretty much the opposite of most everyone. Everyone likes summer more, but I am a winter person. And so I don't wear sweaters all that often because I don't get as cold as everybody else. And so the sweaters, yeah, they're just I only have a few of them. So it was pretty easy to do. I have a lot of PJs. So that dresser drawer is gonna take a little bit longer. But as you can tell, I am down to the end of my my floor. You can see it again. So I am so very happy about that. I did find some extra skirts, as you can tell, at the very end, and I thought, oh, I knew I had more of them. But we're getting there. We're getting down to stuff. All I have to do is figure out the miscellaneous, where I'm going to put it, because I still can't reach my closet. I know, that's sad. But I still can't reach the closet. I really have to strain to get to it. So anything that's going to go in the closet or get hung up, like shirts that are like blouses that I wasn't going to fold and put into the dresser, they're going to go up on the bed, and I'll grab a bunch of hangers later and hang them up. But we're down to the last pile here, so I was getting excited at that point because it was all just easy peasy. That stuff went real fast since it was just miscellaneous, and I could put it into where it needs to go and get it done and get to the other part of this video.
I told you I'm not here to mess around, and you've been acting too mysterious. You didn't think I'd go, but do you now? You never took me seriously. You don't have the time for me. I don't have the time to please you. I'll pack all your things away. You're welcome. Broken promises that got me out of work. I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Don't wanna deal with you, don't wanna feel for you. It's your loss. Broken promises that got me out of work. I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. Don't wanna deal with you, don't wanna feel for you. It's your loss. I never really liked the way you dressed. I guess I thought your style might grow on me. You're never really honest, made me guess. And now I want you far from close.
This looks so much better already. I put the TV on the dresser only because it's a wall-mounted TV, and I need my hubby to help me put it up. So it's just kind of sitting there with leaning against the wall. I have my picture still, and he's going to put that up as soon as I figure out where I want it to go. And we are going to go to the totes, because the totes is what I need to put a lot of the stuff. That is my graduation gown from college. I keep it for sentimental reasons, and for some reason I just can't let it go. So I'm going to keep that. I was super happy with when I graduated dental classes, and I graduated with honors, which with 4 kids was one heck of an accomplishment, considering I graduated with honors. And so I was just so happy with it. The wedding dress, yep, it's going in there too. I'm probably never going to use it again, and I don't think my kids are, but I'm keeping it for sentimental reasons. Who knows, maybe I'll lose enough weight to actually get back in it. That is one of my next goals, is weight loss. I've gained so much weight since our wedding due to fast food eating, being stuck in the motels and not having running water. So we always bought fast food. And it has skyrocketed to the point where I'm not even feeling well anymore. My health is going downhill, so I really have to change that. That's one of the big next things to do. My daughter's prom dress will go in there too. She loved that prom dress. In fact, we tailored. I tailored my wedding around that dress color wise. We had light blue for the bridesmaids because, well, Macy loved that dress and she wanted to be in it for the wedding as well. She won't let me sell it. She won't let me get rid of it because she says that she's going to be buried in that dress. I don't really think that'll happen, but hey, who knows? She might actually do it. Thank goodness I won't be around to see that. Let's see. There's my kitty. She's always so concerned about what I'm doing, but she is one chicken kitty. If you make one move, she hides. I'm going to put those in. Those are my daughter's curtains. And since we haven't been able to use those yet, they're just going to go into the tote. And once I get done with that, I'm going to have to, be able to move that tote into the thing. I have some table runners and some other things that are going to go in there because I just don't use them very often, but when I do, I need them. So that's going to go in there as well. My daughter is currently giving Cassie a bath, and she is upstairs, and that cat is yowling to no end. And the last time that happened, it did not go well at all. She ended up climbing up Haley and getting onto the top of our glass door railing and walking around trying to get out of the water. So if she calls and says it's an emergency and she needs help, I'm going to have to go get the cat down off the door again. One distraction after another, but hey, it's worth it. Dander-free cat is a happy home.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still act surprised. It's not my fault when we end up capsized. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, heat that melts us down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. I know some days with you it's paradise, but now you spin me in a web with all your lies. Want you to feel the way I feel inside. I'm reaching out for help, you got me in a riptide. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you. Can you hear a thing? 'Cause you lit the match that ignites the flame. I'm the TNT, but you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, heat that melts us down again. Now it's pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Be the wind to change my fate. Yeah, please just blow this flame away. And I hold on for rainy days. It feels like a decade, just please come and save me. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Feel the fire, was pouring through my veins, but I said you're the spark to blame. And it's fire, burning holes inside my brain. Fire, fire. I told you I'm not here to mess around, and you've been acting too mysterious. You didn't think I'd go, but do you now? You never took me seriously. You don't have the time for me. I don't have the time to please you.
Okay, so we are in the storage shed, or the underneath storage closet. It's cramped in here. I have no idea what's in the box, but all of these bags are my mother's stuff that she had to give to me because she had to clear out the third bedroom for my grandmother to live in. And she was using it as a storage shed. So all of her Afghans and everything she's collected over the years had to go somewhere. And so I told her I would store them, even though I have, like, very little room for that. But I'm going to put them in the very back so that in case she absolutely when she wants them back, she can have them. But I don't want them in the front because then I'll have to crawl over everything to get to the stuff that we're actually going to use on a regular basis. So, here we go. There we go. Okay, so I got it. Don't know what that was for. Okay. So, okay, my pillow. My pillow. Emma's pillow. Pillow. I got a lot of decorative pillows. Holy schmoly. Okay. Let's see here. You go out. You go out. You go out. You go out. 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 Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Okay, two. I think I'm going to leave these in the plastic because they're like so nicely rolled up, and until we're going to use them, I would hate to see them get unpackaged. So that's probably something that we will use summertime. So I'm definitely not going to put them in the back. I'm going to get all these Afghans in first. Okay, so I'm going to have my son help me, but he don't want to be on the camera, so he's going to hide behind it. I cannot reach all this stuff through here. Let's see. Oh, I just almost knocked over the camera. That's great. Let's see if I can turn these, get them that way. Okay. Matthew, don't put him next to the camera, baby. We're gonna have a huge disaster on our hands. I think I'm gonna stack them on top. That way, there's more space in here.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, almost done. There we go. I think that might actually go in the top. There we go. Okay, that'll work. These I want, that's not the right tag. These I want more in the front because there are our luggage. We use those from time to time when we do go somewhere. There we go. Okay, pillows and it's done. Oh, let's see here. Put you up there and you here. You here. Behind. I use you pretty often. There we go. Oops. Well, that didn't work. Okay, that will. Thanks a lot. Okay. And that's Emma's. So, I got it in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is so much better than what we started with. Wow. My goodness. So much happier. Now I can put the Christmas tree box over here. And we still have room to crawl in, get stuff, crawl out. Yay! The door is shut. And it's cleaned up. All I have to do is put the picture frame up. After Christmas, get rid of the wrapping paper on that side. And then my room is finally cleaned up. Excuse me. Still sick. My side of the room is cleaned up. Wow. Cannot believe that. That looks so much better. I should vacuum though. Wow, when looking back at this, I can see the overmounting work that was left and how much I needed to do. And I am so proud of how much I have accomplished so far. So what I'm going to keep doing is little bit by little bit, step by step, I'm going to keep persisting. And I am going to get this done. I'm going to do the best I can every day and keep at it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it, got motivation, and please like and subscribe.